Shout out to the Cows gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Man, Cows gang, we got to talk about this one, man. I don't know what's going on in Florida, man, but there's a lot of going on in Florida. Now, this situation happened some weeks ago in February. I believe it was February 6th, around that time. This was around 11:20 in the morning. It was February 3rd. You have a 27-year-old father on his birthday, went to Walgreens, but they call it the Miramar pharmacy, with his son and his girlfriend when he accused 28-year-old Jaime Taylor. Before we get to the reasoning, let's talk about what ended up happening. Anthony Souvenir was killed inside of Walgreens in front of his baby and in front of his girlfriend. Son's 1 year old. Do you want to know why he got killed allegedly? Because Anthony Souvenir accused 28-year-old Jaime Taylor of staring at his girlfriend. Oh, you can't make it up. This man is dead and gone on his birthday in front of his son and his girlfriend because he accused another man of staring too hard at his girlfriend. That's some I don't know what's going on with y'all. Now, the tripped out part is Souvenir had a gun and the 20-year-old Jaime Taylor also had a gun. So Taylor was in the store for several minutes trying to load up his Cash App card when Souvenir entered with his family around 11:20 in the morning, right? February 3rd. So Souvenir allegedly thought that Taylor was looking too hard at his girlfriend, and he confronted the and the two talked for a moment before Souvenir walked away, only to mistake Taylor's phone or phone call for a comment towards him. So allegedly, Souvenir thought that Taylor was talking walked away. And what Taylor said, he was like, I'm not even talking to you. I'm on the phone. Souvenir's girlfriend overheard Taylor say, you know what I'm saying, according to the police report, they began chirping at each other before the argument escalated when Souvenir noticed Taylor's gun. And they say Taylor said, I see you got one. I got one too, the father allegedly said. And Taylor, threatened by the comments, pulled out his gun but didn't fire. He fired a fatal shot when Souvenir reached for his bag. Taylor later told police. Wow, okay. After the shooting, Taylor fled but turned himself over to the Miramar police later in the day. He was arrested and charged with second-degree murder and is being held without bail at the Broward County Jail, according to records viewed by the Post. Now, Taylor said he was threatened by Souvenir. He believed he was going to be shot. And you know, Florida is a stand your ground law. Whether you have a gun or not, you don't have to be getting physically harmed. You don't have to be getting chased by wolves. All you gotta do is just pull out shoot the motherfucker because you felt you didn't have to move. It go nowhere. You stood your ground. And unfortunately, Souvenir was pronounced dead at the nearby hospital. I'm gonna let the news speak his piece. You could, hear from Souvenir's mother on this unfortunate situation. Check it out.
Now at 11, a confrontation at a Walgreens turning deadly after a customer shoots a man inside the store.
The man who was killed was celebrating his birthday today. And tonight, we're hearing from his family. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Elliot Rodriguez. CBS News Miami's Adam McAllister is outside the Walgreens in Miramar where this happened.
The family of 27-year-old Anthony Souvenir tells me that Monday was his birthday. They say they started off the day singing happy birthday and celebrating him, but then he had to go run an errand here at the Walgreens, but he never came home. This music video on YouTube shows 27-year-old Anthony Souvenir in happier times.
I had to learn to be a man before I came one.
Monday morning, on his birthday, he posted this video on social media, saying he was blessed to see another year. But just hours later, Souvenir's life would come to a sudden and tragic end after an argument at this Walgreens store turned violent.
Because a lot of people were in the store at the time, and obviously this is a harrowing situation for them.
According to police, 27-year-old Anthony Souvenir and 28-year-old Jaime Taylor got into an argument inside of the store on Miramar Boulevard shortly before noon. Investigators say Taylor pulled out a gun and opened fire. Souvenir died at Memorial Regional Hospital. We spoke to Souvenir's family off camera Monday night, and they told us it was his birthday. His dad said the day started off as a joyous one. The family sang happy birthday and celebrated his son. Then Souvenir went to Walgreens to get money, but never returned. Now, a day that was supposed to be filled with joy will be remembered as a tragedy.
Nowadays, people pull out a gun rather than having a civil conversation. They pull out a gun and decide to do the unthinkable. This is one of those things where you got to be careful even who you argue with these days.
And Souvenir's family tells me he leaves behind his girlfriend, an infant son, his parents, and 4 siblings. As for Taylor, he's charged with manslaughter, and it's still unclear what led to this argument inside of this Walgreens. But for now, reporting from Miramar, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Yeah, y'all heard that, Cows Gang? What do y'all think about this situation? What do y'all think about this? You know, now, me coming up, you know, I'm 45 now, but me coming up, when I walked around my woman and some dude staring, I didn't get in my feelings. I didn't get mad about it, because my thing is, if he's not looking and staring, then I ain't got the right girl, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, long as he ain't trying to holler her in my face, he ain't on some that nigga get with me, that little that you know, disrespect will be a problem, but not because somebody looking and staring at my girl. I mean, now me personally, I have looked at other women and the guy around, but I don't do it in front of their face. You know what I mean? If that's the case, I'm gonna glance, keep on going, because just respect. But the thing is, you know, do you think he took it too far? Do you think that, hey, it was, you know, too much of a reach? Do you think that, you know, hey man, you know, too emotional behind it? What do y'all think about that? Well, while y'all think about that, the father also spoke about this unfortunate situation. I want to let him speak his piece as well. So check it out.
I was with him, celebrate together, you know, and then they keep saying, Dad, I love you. I love you, Dad, because we celebrate happiness.
Souvenir's father told me he is devastated.
People got too much gun. They can fight, but those who use a gun, gun is a weapon to kill people. It's not to make people come down. Or you call police.
And Souvenir's father has this plea.
But we have to come together now. If we have a problem, to resolve the problem. Not a gun. Keep shoot each other. That don't make sense.
You heard what the father got to say, you know. He say, hey, back in the day, you know, or basically, you know, fight, not shoot. Everybody want to grab a gun. Everybody want to shoot. Everybody want to shoot first, ask questions later. You know, he say he want everybody to come together. You know, shout out to the father, man. It's just sad that this man, Souvenir, died on his birthday. He was shot in front of his son. He was shot in front of his girlfriend, all because of either misunderstanding with assumptions or because the man was staring at his girl. You know, that is definitely a tragedy and an unfortunate situation. But also, if it's true for what Taylor is saying, then it's an unfortunate tragedy for him. Because if he was really just minding his business, he wasn't studying her, he wasn't looking at her like that, he's locked up with no bond, charged with murder, I believe manslaughter, and he got to fight for his life to prove that he's innocent and he was a victim. So when it comes to 27-year-old Anthony Souvenir, I got to know, is he a victim or volunteer? And when it comes to 28-year-old Jaime Taylor, I got to know, is this man a victim or volunteer. All I gotta say is, Cows Gang, some things ain't worth escalating over, even and especially when it comes to a situation like this. Prayers to the family on both sides. God be with you.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows Gang, Cows Gang.